Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to AK219, where I, Aiden Maloney, and my boy next to me, Kevin Boland, we're just a couple of guys being dudes, and we make a podcast because it's fun to do, quite frankly. Is that right?
That is... Hold on.
Yeah?
Precisely.
Precisely, says Greg from fucking Ratatouille.
Ratatouille, which should have won an Oscar, in my opinion.
An Oscar, an Emmy, a Tony. It should have won a Grammy.
A Tony?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's another stupid award that they give out to people.
Okay.
It's a whole thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's like part of the whole like EGOT award winners is like, ooh, I'm a celebrity that's won the Emmy, Oscar, Tony, and Grammy. And it's like, fucking who gives a shit?
EGOT all them awards.
EGOT.
Oh! Now I get why Hollywood's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, no, I agree. Anyway, this is Guys Being Dudes, where we have segments, we have fun, and we hope you, the lovely listener, have fun.
We have laughs, we have
cries,
tears shed,
we bust nuts,
mansplaining.
Yeah, we mansplain to each other because we don't want to be disrespectful to the listener. So we just mansplain to each other so you don't get dragged into it.
Which, and I'm sure this is something that once this airs, no one really cares about because it's aired and no one really cares about what happened in the past, but just for sake of something to talk about, we usually record this on every Tuesday of every week.
Right.
To give Aiden enough time to prepare for the airing of it Friday.
The editing, the uploading, the mixing, the mastering, the whole vibe.
But how a little while ago we ended up missing a week because of a COVID outbreak in the studio, if you will.
Yeah, that was back in February.
I didn't have COVID, but I definitely didn't feel the best this past Tuesday, so I took the night off.
Sick.
I took the day off from this and After Hours, which is your dad's show on WVLP. Pardon me, Tuesday nights, 8 to 10 o'clock. Don't miss that. But I'm not sure if you can still hear it in my voice, but I'm still slightly congested, but I don't feel like horrible as I did a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Everything's just, like I'm more or less I'm leaking now.
Yeah, you're
all this stuff is coming out of me.
You're a bit of a leaky bum.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But, I'm glad you're feeling better. That's a plus.
Well, yeah, I mean, we can't...
Being leaky in the form of mucus is
and other bodily fluids.
A healing process.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, gets all the bad junk out. So for anyone out there who's healthy, fantastic.
Good on you.
Everyone else out there who's sick, fucking loser.
Take some drugs. I took copious amounts of... Actually, my grandmother made this like
tincture of sorts.
Well, it's like honey and lemon.
Oh, sure.
And you
yep.
It tastes great and it helps.
Yes.
And she also made this like real hot drink with like tang in it.
Tang
and other stuff but you gotta drink it when it's like
put that tang in your fucking drink, dude.
But like other things, like you drink it when it's really warm, so obviously it helps with your throat. I took a bunch of cold pills and whatnot. I took a nap Tuesday in the living room and I woke up and I was literally like dripping in sweat. I'm like, oh my god. And then my grandma was just like, oh, you sweated all over the couch. I'm like, I'm sorry. Right. I'm like, that's what happens.
It's like, what the hell am I gonna do about it?
You sweat it out.
Yeah, that's the whole vibe. But yeah, another thing you can do is like increase your vitamin C and zinc. You can buy like tablets of those, like Walgreens or whatever. But like, yeah, that'll kill it pretty quick. Oh, do you have any tea? You a big tea drinker when you're sick?
I mean, I drink sweet tea.
That's not.
But not like hibiscus or all that other fancy crap.
The echinacea, bro. That chamomile is gonna put you to sleep, bro.
It doesn't look like caca at all.
It doesn't look like. It looks like meconium. Anyway, we're glad Kevin was able to make this week because I would have had to kill him and bury him out back and use an AI to replace him if he was unable to make this week. So you should be glad you're here.
Well, I kind of would have liked that because I would have been put to sleep and never been able to wake up again because, let's face it, everyone needs that amount of sleep in their life.
Yeah, pros and cons, I guess.
But the show must go on, preferably with me included. So yeah, I'm here.
Excellent. Well, this is our first segment, Vibe of the Week, where something fun, funny, wholesome, or real happens in the last 7 days, and we talk about it. And one thing, which Kevin kind of brought up in the intro, is after we recorded last week's episode, we sat down with a couple drinks, and we watched the entirety of the movie Ratatouille, which is like the foreign copyright-proof knockoff of Ratatouille.
It's so bad.
The Pixar movie.
And the fact it's literally like 45 minutes shorter than the actual movie.
The movie itself is like 48 minutes long.
It's terrible.
And it is a masterpiece. It's just it's so great.
If you want to look it up, and you want to watch it, I
Right.
just got to warn you, that is 48 minutes and change of your life you're never, ever going to get back.
Never get back. There's a
So
free version
watch
on
with
YouTube.
caution.
It's just got ads, but yeah, look it up on YouTube. Ratatouille. You can find the full video. Make a drinking game out of it because you will not enjoy it sober.
No.
You won't even enjoy it drunk.
We
but
don't
you'll be drunk, which is enjoyable.
We don't condone excessive, alcohol intake.
Speak for yourself.
Well, I'm just saying we don't want to get
Sued.
sued or anything like
Yeah.
that for a death of a potential listener.
Right.
Or anything like that.
Don't do
Something
what we do.
terrible that
We're
would happen.
professionals.
But you need to watch it either under the influence of copious amounts of alcohol or drugs.
Various drugs. Sure.
And even then, like Aiden just said, you probably won't enjoy it.
No. It's fun to laugh at, not laugh with.
No, 100% you're laughing at it the whole time.
Yeah. So that happened, which we needed to talk about because Ratatouille is just wonderful. Quite frankly, it was a fantastic time. Glad my boy was able to experience it with me. But
That makes one of us.
thanks, man. This week's been kind of up and downs, a lot of downs. So instead of talking, for brevity's sake, instead of talking about my boring ass week, I thought I would just read you.
Loser.
Thanks, man. Well, it wasn't really boring. I went out and we did the sports show. I got some
you went some titty
big
bars?
ol' calzone afterwards. No, unfortunately. But I figured instead of talking about my lack of an entertaining week, I would instead read you for any of our listener out there that hasn't seen our Twitter or hasn't hacked mine or Kevin's phone to see our messages. I thought I would just read some of those for you live because it's fun that way.
They really are. They're good tweets.
From the beginning of May, here are some of the tweets on our AK209 Twitter. Burger King is a fucking scourge on humanity.
I couldn't agree more.
It's not only true, but
I think I like that.
yeah, I think you. Yeah,
Everyone likes that.
Yeah, everyone liked that. Just slurped down my second mood tube of the day.
Dude, I love mood tubes.
I fuck with mood tubes, bro. Any of our fans who are out there, you know what you have heard and hear what I am talking about.
I've actually never had a mood tube.
You've never had a dude. I'm about to get you a mood tube this next break. You're gonna slip my mood tube. Always.
Let's go.
Organic.
Okay, let's go.
Can I get a little let's go? The next one. Okay, Google, where can I buy carbonated olive milk?
Interesting.
It makes you think.
It might be better in some recipes, but I wouldn't drink it straight.
Really, I find it mixes well with the juice left in the can of beans after you pour it out.
You can read the next tweet now.
I ate an entire pint of cottage cheese the other day. Pray for me.
I've never eaten that much in one sitting, but I do like cottage cheese. It's pretty good.
Cottage cheese is such an underrated bulldog of
really, and it's really
protein.
Gross when you look at it. It's literally just curdled milk.
Yeah, it's just chunky white substance, and then it goes in your mouth, and you're like, oh yeah.
But it tastes better than the homemade cooking.
Yeah, my homemade cottage cheese.
I'd say, yeah, if you catch my drift.
It's not quite the same.
No, and that has a different name all entirely.
What's it called?
Smegma.
Smeg. The natural smeg. The following one, early May, still confused as to why I can't drink the pretty blue laundry syrup.
I mean, I'm sure you can, just beware of the side effects of it.
Yeah, I think I got that at IHOP one time. They have that one blue syrup, and I think it's just Tide. It's just Tide laundry detergent.
Roll Tide, right on them hotcakes.
Sweet home. Burger King is literally flame-grilled dog shit. It should be a crime for these establishments to exist.
I agree.
Man, fuck Burger King. White Claw Surge tastes like battery acid after licking a taser. Which Kevin just tried.
I just tried a sip of it.
He just tried his first White Claw Surge, and it's so bad.
It just smells darn rotten, and I would never have a sip of it.
Oh, I drink a lot of paint. Burger King is so fucking foul.
It smells like a basket of dead birds.
Deviled eggs are busting on gosh capless.
Cap, that means lie.
Capless. Capless.
Lieless.
Yeah.
Which means it's the truth.
Damn right.
Deviled eggs are amazing.
Do you fuck with deviled eggs as much as I do?
Eggs.
I would fuck. I mean, what I meant to say. The devil fucked my eggs.
Yeah.
And the most recent one, I'd rather have a bovine creature shit directly into my mouth than consume one morsel of Burger King.
What is a bovine creature?
Cow-like.
Oh!
Yeah.
I want Mr. Angus beef to
Dr. Angus
to
beef.
defecate
Yeah.
in my mouth hole.
I want that Wendy's future Angus beef cow to shit in my mouth.
Fresh, never frozen, square patty.
And I will enjoy that more than Burger King. Now, this here, I'm all done with the tweets because,
Thank God.
I don't want to talk about my week this week. So this is a conversation Kevin and I had earlier this week.
Oh.
And I figured all the listeners deserve to hear this.
Okay.
Because it's very impactful. So at 7:18 p.m., I texted Kevin, fucking Winklevoss twins.
Oh, yeah, I remember this. I was like, this dude's on drugs.
Kevin's reply was, huh? I said, a fine day for mayoring, if I do say so myself. To which you said...
What? W-U-T.
I said, I love sipping piss.
I said, dude, we have to tomorrow.
I said, my name is Mr. Wilson, and Hot Blowy's in center field.
And then I said, are you okay?
Yeah, he asked if I was okay. I sent him back a content-aware scaled Mario, and I said, this is the face one of fella desires a more moist beehole.
And then I said, I keep telling you, man, moist beeholes are quite a delicacy here in Northwest Indiana.
Desirable. Precisely. I followed that up with, yo, this fucking cat a crip. Oh, shit. And I said... Kev, tell me about your day. I've been to the Museum of Death. It was full of mirrors. And then I was like, ayo, 1.57% financing on a brand new Dodge Hornet. Let's fucking go.
To which I said, my day was okay. You need help.
Defeating me will only make me stronger.
I don't want to defeat you.
It's snowing on Mount Fuji. I have no money.
Dog.
I spend it all on gambling.
Shame.
I then sent back a content-aware scale of Danny Gonzalez's face and said, he sees you when you're sleeping. Go watch Alvin and the Chipmunks.
To which I responded, you need release.
I said, I'm quitting my job at McDonald's. I fired and then I missed. Why is this carbon monoxide detector so loud?
If you don't get release...
The cabbage fell off the fridge shelf and onto the floor. Sorry. Yeah,
whenever...
And that's just one of the genuine conversations Kevin and I have most days.
I know your insurance might not cover some professional and medical help, but at what point do you just say fuck it and have to pay out of pocket to see what's up with you? Because that might need to happen.
That's where you're wrong. You assume I have insurance.
I'm just speaking in the grand scheme of things.
In the grand scheme of things, it may be better to go into medical debt than remain the same way you
guess
are.
What? The
is that what you're saying to me?
The internet is free. Look up, why am I so fucking weird?
Yeah, I can just go ahead and be like, hey, Bixby, why the fuck do I be like this? And then Bixby's going to be like, fucking, I don't know. Get health insurance. I'm going to be like, oh, easier said than done, Bixby.
Looks like I'm moving to Canada, eh?
Yeah. Anyway, that's more entertaining than anything that happened in my week.
Sure, same with me. I mean, rather than I fell ill, had to miss our regularly scheduled recording day on a Tuesday. But other than that, my week has been okay because I've been working still. Because I can't afford to not work.
Yep, no PTO.
Even when I'm sick.
This is America.
So, yeah, land of the something.
Wage slaves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, last weekend was Coach's Corner. That was a lot of fun. Our mutual friend Mark Mondo is going to get his own show on the station, so props to you. Congratulations.
We played ping pong for a good 3 hours.
Oh, it was longer than I anticipated, but it was a lot of fun.
I think the team of you and my dad versus the team of me and Mondo, I think you guys won a combined 2.5 points to our 300.
I wasn't really counting the score because, quite frankly, I'm just there to have fun.
A lot to count that something so small.
I know. But you just play it for fun.
Yeah.
And that's what was had. And like I said, work's been all right. We're still hiring at old Dick's Sporting Goods, and we actually just had a couple.
Wait. I'm sorry to cut you off. If they're still hiring, how do they have so much trouble giving you decent hours? That seems a little bass-ackwards to me.
Well, I mean, this week I've gotten it's in the high 20s.
Yeah.
So it's better than previous weeks, but
right.
it fluctuates, and that's a story that for a different time.
Yeah, that's fair.
But we just hired 2 new female workers. I don't know if they'd be working up front in apparel, whatever other department, but my buddy Tommy's looking for work, and I told him that, hey, we're still hiring, and honestly, we could use another person on the truck team,
Right.
which is what I'm a part of, and it's really the only 2 people that are designated to this spot is me and my coworker Rich.
Yeah.
And the fact that, that's something last thing I want to talk about.
Yeah.
Last Friday at work, I worked 8 to 4, and we had a pretty big truck, almost 400 pieces.
Okay.
And
you mentioned that. Yep.
did I mention this last?
No, you
I
mentioned
couldn't
that.
have
You mentioned that
because
to me
it was-
off air.
That's right. So, and so we had a lot on the truck, and we had a lot of bulk stuff, which is treadmills and other things like that. So me and my coworker Bobby had to put away 3 treadmills, 13 basketball systems, with
Wow.
everything included,
Yeah.
glass backboard, heavy shit,
Yeah.
25 bicycles.
Damn, bro.
So, the truck got there at 8.
Yep.
We unloaded everything. Me and Bobby were finally done with all the bulk items around 11:30.
Okay.
My lunch was scheduled at noon.
Yep.
So I worked for 30 minutes, went to lunch, came back. We finally got done in the team sports department, unloading all that freight and whatnot by 2:30.
Jesus.
And we're in the the lodge, camping, hunting area or whatnot, doing that stuff. 4 o'clock rolls around. I look at Bobby. I'm just like, hey, Chief, I'm gonna leave. I've had it. It's just because the thing that upsets me the most is that my coworker Rich, who's the freight flow lead, had that day off for whatever reason. Good for you, fucker. But so we had the footwear lead Rob in place of Rich.
Yeah.
And usually what the freight flow lead does is he helps the other people doing it unload the product on the floor. So then there would have been 3 of us unloading putting up said product. So like if one of us needs to get called away to a fitting room, help out someone, do this or that, there's still 2 people doing the freight.
Right.
It was just me and Bobby all day.
Jesus.
I don't know what the fuck Rob was doing. The only thing
Probably
he did,
fuck all.
the only thing he did was give me and my coworker Bobby a high five card, which is a $10 gift card for the store.
Oh my god.
But I'm
What
up
an
to
asshole.
I'm up to 4 of those now.
Wow.
So I have 4 just sitting around. So $40 worth of Dick's cash, just sitting there. So
Why didn't you bring that today?
what am I gonna buy here?
Um.
Oh, I'll be right back
Yeah.
with some Dick's cash, and when I come back, we'll be back with some. I don't know. We're just gonna pick a segment.
Yeah, we'll find one.
Yeah,
we'll
all right.
find one.
All right, sounds
Dick's
good.
cash and all. Bye-bye. We're back and we have decided upon Would You Rather, which is the segment where we ask...
Would you rather?
Exactly. Now, I made 5 and Kevin made 5
As
for
did
each
I,
other.
as we do every week.
Which means there's 10 total for you, the lovely listener, to contemplate, if you will. If you so desire.
Because with a would you rather, it's would you rather this or that. It's in
Right.
the name of the segment.
It's the whole thing.
So,
Like, we
Aiden.
just named it after the thing.
Yeah, you go first. my
Okay,
man.
I named, and I titled and themed mine.
Hey, let's go. We did it again.
You're welcome. It's called Dog You Nasty.
All right, I can get into this.
Yeah. So, are you sure about that?
Well, let's see.
Would you rather
Pain is pleasure. What?
eat 3 earthworms,
Oh, this is not the
Or-
nasty I was thinking about.
eat 3 crickets?
Ooh. Well, considering...
Do you like your bugs crunchy or chewy?
Well, I'm just thinking rationally, if this even applies.
Uh-huh.
If you bite into... I mean, of course, you bite into the worm or the cricket, they're not going to be moving around because they're dead now. But, like, the cricket with, like, its legs and the wings and, like, it's going to be moving before you bite it, I'm just
Uh-huh.
going to eat the worms.
Really?
3 worms. Like,
Don't-
just
don't
imagine it's a
worms-
gummy worm.
Don't worms still move? Earthworms still move? If you, like, cut them in half, the front half still moves?
I'm still eating worms.
You're going worms?
I'm just imagining it's a
Yeah.
gummy worm from Albanese, and then I'm going to sue because I bought them from Albanese, and they're the
you're
real
adding.
thing.
Okay.
So I'm going to get paid.
You'll
big
get
bucks
paid, and you
for
ate
this.
3 earthworms.
Yeah.
So it's a plus. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How about you?
I think I would go with the crickets because they actually make, like, food out of crickets now. Like, they have Doritos
course they do.
made out of cricket protein.
Are you serious?
It's actually pretty fucking good. It just tastes like a Dorito.
Well, actually, I wouldn't eat crickets because they add comedic relief to my life. If I
Oh,
tell
yeah,
a
yeah,
joke to
and
someone,
it
I can,
doesn't
and then
land.
no one laughs.
Cricket
I didn't land the
sound.
joke. Cricket
Yeah.
sound.
Exactly. Whereas earthworms...
Because if
they're
I eat
just-
those
they're-
crickets, that's not there anymore to add to the bit.
Yeah, then it's just silent.
Yeah,
And awkward.
and it's awkward.
Yeah, for sure.
So, Aiden, mine is titled "This is Wild."
Oh, okay. Interesting.
There's more 5 random ones here. So, would you rather fart every time you laugh or burp every time you cry?
Okay. Considering I laugh fairly often, I think I would burp every time I cry because my emotions are so broken that I rarely cry. And even if I did, the relief from burping would probably raise my spirits some.
I think the relief from farting all the time, even though I do it all the time
You
anyway.
do it too much anyway.
I laugh all the time.
It destroys
so-
whatever room you're in and makes everyone else sad.
and adds to the bit. So
No,
I laugh, I fart, you're sad, you cry, you're burping. It's a whole disaster.
Some of the worst content.
Some of the
that could
best,
ever.
quite frankly. So I'm gonna go with I fart every time I cough.
You would.
Laugh. Sorry.
Yeah, you would. Would you rather consistently smell like garbage juice?
Oh.
Yeah, you ever walk past a dumpster, you get a whiff?
Yep.
Or consistently smell like cat piss?
Garbage juice.
Garbage juice?
Cat piss is just
It's
horrible.
eye-wateringly ammonia nastiness.
I've never owned a cat, but I've lived with plenty of people who have cats,
Yep.
and whenever they want to be stupid little assholes, they just like to piss and shit on your stuff for no good reason.
Yeah.
And it's so hard to get out, and it just takes over the
it's the
it
worst.
could be worse than my farts. Could be. Because unlike sometimes my farts do tend to linger. Why I don't know that. Maybe I need to check myself.
Yeah,
but
yeah, you should.
cat piss does linger.
Oh yeah,
for a
it
long
fills up a
time.
room.
So-
Your eyes water in the room.
I think I'd rather smell imagine Big Mac garbage juice.
Yeah, that dumpster out back of McDonald's garbage juice.
I'd take that.
I think I'd go garbage juice as well. Cat piss is gross.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
Aiden, would you rather have taste buds on your butthole or poop through your mouth?
Okay. I would rather have taste buds in my butthole because, believe it or not, Kevin, you already have taste buds in your butthole. The only reason
What?
you don't taste what exits is because the receptors, the nerve cells, don't send the same signals.
Oh, thank God.
But the reason why it's painful when you shit after eating spicy food is because the taste buds in your asshole say something spicy.
Huh.
You should be thankful you don't taste out of your ass, but yes, they're already there, and yes, I will go with that because
Okay,
it's an
well,
easy out.
Mr. Science, didn't think you would know that one. I didn't think taste buds on the butthole were real.
Yeah, damn right they are, bro.
Okay, I'll go with that too because I want to see if a certain someone likes what I'm cooking.
Yeah.
Or, wait, no. That
What?
she has it on
What?
Her, taste buds on her tongue. Wait, so I need to eat my own ass. Hold up.
I have no clue where you're going with that.
I don't
Are you-
either.
Are you shitting in Pam's mouth? Are you
No.
shitting in your own mouth? Are you eating the shit that comes out of your mouth and putting it up your ass to taste it?
No, I'm trying to get.
You're trying to get what?
I'm trying
Yeah?
to taste what my butthole tastes.
You don't have to.
Okay.
You taste the food.
Fine, because Mr. Science knows all. I'll go with taste buds on my butthole as well. All right.
Oh, man, I often put cucumbers up my ass to see if I can taste them.
Oh, dude,
And for no other reason.
No, not the
Yeah.
fact that I want to climax like a goddamn
no.
beast.
Like a champ.
and just
no,
fucking.
that's just a
Oh,
strange-
you need your house painted? Yeah, give
Yeah.
me 2 seconds.
Yep. Strange side effect. Not what I do it for. Would you rather have to dig through dog shit to find your car keys every day,
Oh no.
or have to stick your arm into a fire ant hill to find your car keys every day?
Dog shit.
Yeah.
Dog shit. I've never gotten bit by a fire ant, but I know that's not. You're just dealing with the stench of dog shit. You're not dealing with the pain of
Yeah.
hundreds of fire ants biting your arm, reaching for your keys. So
No, I agree with you.
I just have to wake up every morning a little bit earlier because I know, hey, my
have
keys
to-
are in the dog
yeah.
shit again.
You have to wash your
Oopsie.
hands. Yeah.
Yeah, I just gotta clean.
Yep.
Before I go into work.
No, that's fair. I would agree with you completely. I've heard that fire ants, the bite can literally last and be painful for days on end. Like, I don't want that.
That's not
Nah.
worth it.
I'd,
'Cause,
I'd rather just wash
If
my
it's every
hands.
day of the week, dude, you're just your arms get no.
You're so swollen? Ugh.
Aiden, would
Yeah.
you rather watch a couple kiss for 5 minutes straight
Uh-huh.
or watch a graphic sex scene with your parents?
Ugh.
Like just some random couple, like your typical high school ooh
Just
ooh
sitting out
kitty.
in the park.
No, like the weird, like
I'm trying to gain context for where I'm watching them kiss.
You didn't go to public schools,
Nope.
but like some things in public schools are a little weird and not kosher.
Sure.
So,
yeah, I'm sure.
And like all those weird...
I too have seen Teen Mom.
all those weird videos where it's just like, oh, Kitty is this or that. Like, oh, sorry, Daddy, Kitty. Like,
what the
couple like that.
Oh.
Or like when the audio, it's like, your pussy belongs to me now. And they just got him in a fucking
every Discord mod.
Yeah, essentially.
Jesus. How many minutes?
5 minutes straight.
Or watch a sex scene with my
spit-swapping
parents.
makeout match.
Yeah.
Or watch a fucking Riley Reid takes Big Black Cock times 3 with your parents. I don't know.
I think I'll watch I'll watch for 5 minutes the couple kissing.
Oh, okay.
Because sure, I'll be uncomfortable because I'm watching two people I don't know kiss. Like why am I observing PDA when I obviously have other options like not doing that? But I can also make them uncomfortable. If I'm tuned in for 5 minutes against my will, you damn right I'm walking right up to them and just like dead-eyeing the dude. Just like dead-eyeing. And it doesn't say anything that I can't chirp. It doesn't say like, my turn? It doesn't say I can't
Room
chirp.
for one more?
Because once they stop kissing, I'm off the hook. I can walk away.
All right, that's true. That's fair.
Boom. Big brain. Big brain.
Yeah, I think I'd rather watch Riley Reid take... No, I'm kidding. I got to go with this, too, because I also would make a meme out of it.
I just want to watch BBCs with my dad.
I'd be like, oh, you guys... Oh, there's the tongue. There's the thing
too much tongue.
That way. And, okay. All right, you're literally eating her face.
Yeah,
All right.
I have to call the cops. Would you rather, Kevin, shit yourself once a month or piss yourself twice a month?
Shit.
You rather shit yourself?
I'd rather shit myself once a month because I've done it in the past.
You didn't have to admit that, but thanks for being honest.
I didn't have to, but for context's sake, I've done it before. I can do it again without feeling any shame.
But now because you want to. And you've chosen to do it once a month for the rest of your life.
Well, considering the fact that most times I fart, people look at me and ask if I shit myself, to which I say no. It just smells that bad.
You have to clarify because it smells that bad. That's the difference.
But I think I'd rather still go with it because it's funny. And it gives me an excuse to buy new underwear.
Yeah, I fucking guess.
Yeah,
I'd piss myself. I'd piss.
A little piss baby?
I'll be a piss baby twice a month for years on end before I shit in my own fucking drawers, dude.
Look at this guy. Aiden, would you rather...
I can wash out piss. I can't wash out. But like, if I put a pair of like literal shit-filled underwear in the washer, everything in there, including the washer, now has to go to the dumpster. It's done.
It's not okay. Well, when I shit myself, is it going to be a big long turd, or is it just like a couple?
Whatever is in your bowels. Okay. That once a month.
I'd still go with it.
No, unbelievable. It is believable.
It is.
I find it unreasonable.
Now, that's okay. Would you rather fart out loud on a date, or have the hiccups the entire time on the date? So you're hiccuping the whole date, or you just fart out loud once?
First of all, great question. Fuck you.
Why is that?
Hate hiccups.
I know you do.
I hate hiccups because whenever I get hiccups, they last for hours and hours on end, and I can't get rid of them unless I go to sleep. But I can't go to sleep because I'm hiccuping and it keeps me awake. Hiccups are the worst. They're one of the only reasons I think humankind needs to be completely eradicated is because we haven't evolved to get rid of hiccups yet. The only reason we don't hiccup all the time,
it's just not public knowledge.
There's like a gene or something. Like the brain signal to your sternum, hiccups are the default. Your brain has to tell you, nah, we shouldn't do that. That's so dumb. Why are hiccups the default? Why do they exist? Fuck hiccups. I'll fucking rip ass in this fucking cheesecake factory on this fancy date because fuck you. I hate hiccups.
Some chicks out there, I'm not saying they dig the smell of farts, but farts are always funny. Doesn't matter how old you are, farts are funny.
They can be entertaining.
Yes. So get you a chick that loves you farting. Mad farts. All the time.
Dog, if you can rip ass in your girlfriend's mouth, you know you found the one.
Okay, I've never gotten that close to Pam whilst ripping ass. But
That's your loss.
We both have shared that.
What?
Interesting. And you wonder why it's been as long as it has.
I was talking about Pam. What?
Oh, you want to read that last question before I kick your ass?
I'm so sorry. Your final question. Would you rather barefoot step in human feces or step in human pee wearing socks?
Oh, no. This one's terrible.
I know.
This is filthy.
Yes.
It's
just called Dog You Nasty.
This is inhumane.
Yeah.
This is... Oh, God.
Yeah. Think like
No.
high school gym bathroom. There's a pile of literal human shit on the ground and a large swath of piss right next to it.
Oh, my God.
Are you wearing socks walking through the piss, or are you going barefoot through the shit?
No, I'm going barefoot through the shit. I
You
cannot.
hate wet socks enough.
I cannot. I hate wet socks even when it's just rain, a puddle of water out on the street, and your shoes aren't...
Especially if it's piss, I imagine.
100% more if it's piss. I cannot. No, I'm walking barefoot through that shit. I'm doing it.
Fair's fair, man.
What about you?
Fair's fair. I, too, would take the shit because, I mean, I guess it depends on the context as well. Because if I step in socks and piss, but I'm, like, out and about, I can just take the socks off and put my shoes back on, and they'll be clean enough until I can get home to wash them.
You'd still reek of piss a little bit.
But reeking of shit is a lot more noticeable. But if I'm just like if I'm in a gym bathroom, for instance, and I step in shit, it's easy to wash that off. But I'm not taking fucking pissy socks home with me, you know. So yeah, I'm going shit as well.
And last one from me to you. Would you rather be the big spoon or the little spoon?
Big spoon. Big spoon for me. I think it's not only more comfortable for someone of my stature, because being the little spoon means I literally have to curl up into a ball tighter than the fetal position, and that's a little much.
Wait, that's just because, you're like 6'7", a goddamn freak of nature.
Yeah, like 580 pounds,
Yeah.
6'12". But yeah, no, I'll take big spoon because it's just it's more natural to not be crumpled like tinfoil.
Honestly, I would too, but there's just something about my stature not being as freakishly large as yours.
Fair.
To where Pam and I can, interchange because we're the same height, pretty much.
Right.
So sometimes she just does it randomly, and I'm just like, oh, okay, we're already here. I'm accepting it. I'm the little spoon.
There is something to be said about, because it's essentially like being hugged from behind, but you're laying down, which makes it more comfy. So there is something to be said about that. And I think there's a weird stigma about it, which I have always found strange, because it's just fucking cuddling,
Yeah.
But no, there's something to be said for the little spoon. It's just more comfy for me to not be crumpled.
And, it would save us a lot of heartache if I were to just be little spoon. Because if I'm the big spoon, guess where my thing is compared to her?
Low back.
So it initiates things with friction, and
the friction.
Little does she know she's not doing anything, but hey, I'm still here. I'm just like, hey, something might happen, hey, it's not.
Yeah, so Dwayne the Cock Johnson shows up.
Yeah,
and it's like,
and he wants to make a movie.
He
wants to make a couple $2-3 million.
He's trying to make a move, dog.
So
Shit.
Little Spoon is comforting sometimes. So
definitely.
I'm gonna go with that.
Well, hopefully all of the listener at home got to play along and do some hard thinking on which would you rather.
Precisely,
says Greg from Ratatouille.
Fucker.
I want to get that clip so bad and just intersplice it at random points. We're having a heartfelt conversation about oh yeah, it's been a rough week, and then Greg is just precisely.
That would add horrible stuff to the show.
Dude, the only thing stopping me is the fact that it already takes me so long to edit these. But I would do it if, this was actually my job.
Fair.
Yeah. And speaking of fair, we will be back fairly quickly with some quizzes for you.
I like what you did there. That was great.
Man. Thanks,
awesome.
man.
Yeah. We'll be back, around that time. Sometime in the future. A couple minutes, a couple seconds, a couple hours. You never know.
We've returned, and we have quizzes, as promised a mere seconds ago. So I made a quiz for Kevin. Kevin made a quiz for me. That means, quite frankly, we both made a quiz for you, the beautiful, lovely listener. So, Kevin, would you like to take my quiz? Or would you like to give your quiz?
No, I'll take yours.
You'll take it?
As best I can.
So you're a taker rather than a giver?
To the best of my ability.
Your ability is going to be the best of your ability. I have...
Precisely.
Precisely. I have 15 questions for you.
Okay, all right.
It's called Cities Where? So I'm going to give you a city. You're going to have to tell me what country is that in.
Or state?
Country.
Oh, fuck.
That's okay. Not only...
That's okay.
Not only do you know all of these countries...
Oh, I'm sure I do.
But you should know all of these cities as well.
Okay.
So 15, I hope you get 9.
Okay.
I really do.
That's
if
fair.
you get double digits, you get a big dub.
Sweet.
Sweet. So...
That means I took it.
Yes. And just in case you didn't catch it, I'm going to say a city, and you have to guess what country is that in.
Yeah.
So Kevin and listener, I hope you're ready. Here we go. Question 1. Venice. What's
Italy.
the country?
Italy.
Correct. Drogheda.
Drogheda?
Yes.
Droghedy's nuts across your face.
Sheesh.
Is this one made up?
No.
Or is this an actual... I
No.
thought, okay, is it?
No, this is a real city.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I just thought, your brain...
Droghedy's
Drogheda,
nuts across these... Yeah, yeah.
It's just, it fits you perfectly.
Thanks, man.
Drogheda.
No, you led with the joke,
Russia?
though. So nope, not Russia.
Argentina?
No, it's not Argentina.
Australia?
Nope.
Germany.
Drogheda?
Germany?
Drogheda?
Italy?
No. However, good important thing to note, there are repeats of countries. Certain, not all of them, but some of these countries I did pick a couple out of.
Israel?
No.
Afghanistan?
No.
Bangladesh?
It's not Bangladesh.
Puerto Rico?
It's not Puerto Rico.
America?
For future spots, for spacious skies with flapping in some space.
I don't know this.
The purple mountains. Ireland. The Republic of Ireland. Drogheda.
I still like Droghedy's nuts.
Drogheda. Drogheda.
I still like Droghedy's nuts.
Popular for Drogheda United in the Airtricity League.
Cool.
Unbelievable. You call yourself an Irish American. Fuck you.
No, I'm just an Irishman.
No, you're not. The third one. Bordeaux.
Italy.
No.
France.
Correct.
Okay.
I will give you a bonus point if you can spell Bordeaux.
Bordeau?
God, you were close.
Ah.
You were close.
Is there an X in there?
Yeah.
God damn it!
There's an X in there. Bordeaux.
You fucking French. Fuck you.
Fuck the French.
If we have any listeners in French, I'm sorry. I don't want you listening, quite frankly.
Although I do support all of your labor riots. That's awesome. Good for you guys. I wish American working class people had balls. But yeah, there's an X in Bordeaux. Your fourth city, where I'm asking what the country is, Munich.
Germany.
Correct. The fifth, Osaka.
Japan.
Correct. One of the 3 big cities out there. I think the big 3 are
There's
like...
a restaurant named after it.
Osaka's nuts, dude. Oh.
No, BC Osaka. Big Cock Osaka.
Big Cock Osaka. Yes, I do know that. That is one of the fanciest places in Maryville. Alberta.
Canada.
Yeah?
Alberta, Canada, yeah.
Correct. It is Canada.
Calgary, Alberta, come on.
Calgary is not.
Well, I know, but Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
They put Calgary into Alberta?
Mm-hmm.
How? I thought Calgary was the
It's the province, I think. No, or is Alberta the... Anyway, it's in Canada.
Alberta's the city.
You're the fuck.
I know. Killarney.
Killarney?
Killarney.
Killarney. They killed Kenny.
You killed Kenny.
Killarney.
Killarney.
Germany?
Incorrect.
Russia.
Incorrect.
Killarney.
Killarney.
Sweden.
No. I do not have any Scandinavian countries, believe it or not. Because putting Stockholm in here would have been too easy for you.
Yeah.
Killarney.
Britain?
No. It's not Britain. I think I for the most
South Africa.
It's not It's not near South Africa in the slightest. I will give you a hint.
Korea.
It's not. Well, that's not a country. Good try. But no, there are no African countries and there are no South American countries because I know that's not your strong suit.
Okay, thanks.
So you can eliminate all of those from your guesses.
All right.
Killarney.
Zimbabwe.
That's... What did I just say?
I know. I don't know this. I don't know.
The answer is Ireland.
For fuck's sake.
The Republic of Ireland.
Okay, all right.
Drogheda. Killarney.
Zimbabwe.
No. Your following one. Cancun.
Mexico.
Correct. St. Petersburg.
Russia.
Correct. Olympia.
Oh, the only Olympia I know is Washington. Greece?
No. I mean, there could be one in Greece. I don't fucking know. They probably wouldn't pronounce it Olympia. They'd probably pronounce it like... or whatever the Grecians say.
Bastards.
Greasy bastards.
Olympia.
Yes. Olympia.
Ireland?
No. You already guessed the right answer.
Washington. United States.
Correct. I already said... Oh,
it's not cities, it's countries.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, you're right. Point given. Florence.
Italy.
Correct. Dusseldorf.
Germany.
Correct. Bristol.
The UK. Britain.
Correct. Cork.
Cork.
Put a cork in your ass because you played yourself.
Cork.
Cork.
Greece.
Greece?
Yeah. Italy.
You're looking like the greasy bastard now.
Oh. You know what I got called at work the other day?
What's that?
A professional grease cup.
The fuck does that mean?
Because we sell stuff in our like grilling section to add onto your grill. A professional grease cup.
Professional grease cup?
Yeah, my coworker Rich unboxed it. He's like, "Hey, look, it's you." I'm like, "What?" And I looked at it. It's a professional grease cup. I'm like, "Wow, go fuck yourself."
That's awesome.
I don't know this one.
Ireland. The Republic of Ireland. Not only is there a county, Cork, but the city of Cork is in County Cork in Ireland.
Cool, good to know.
Guadalajara.
Mexico.
Correct. You got 12 out of the potential 15.
But let me guess, the 3 I got wrong were all Ireland.
You're damn fucking right you were.
Oh my god.
You missed Cork, Ireland, Killarney, Ireland, and Drogheda, Ireland.
Honestly, the only one that sounds of, like, Irish is Killarney. The other 2 don't.
Yeah, they do.
Drogheda sounds Russian.
No, it doesn't. For calling yourself an Irish American from an actual Irish American, fuck you.
Anyways.
The 3 you missed were Drogheda, Killarney, and Cork. The only reason you didn't get one is because I didn't put Dublin in there.
Fix it in post and say that I got 3 out of 15 because the 3 I got right were the Irish ones.
I'd have put fucking Innisfree in there and you would have said like, that one's Germany.
It is free?
Innisfree.
Innisfree. It
costs a lot. Well, begrudgingly, you got the win.
Despite
the 3 I really wished you would have gotten.
Despite the 3 I should have gotten, I got the rest, so that counts for something,
Unbelievable. Right? Well, yeah, you got the win. Congratulations. And fuck you.
So I have a quiz for you, Aiden, and there's 16 questions, and this one's titled, Who Said That?
Who said that?
Who said that?
Oh, gee.
So quotes from famous people or from movies.
A word.
And so 16 questions. Quick math. You can get a possible 2 points on every question, so that's 32.
Okay. So I need to name the person, character, or the movie?
Yeah, the person or the character who played that, or the person who played that character's name.
Uh-huh.
Either real life name or the actor's name.
Okay.
Or the character's name,
The character name, yep.
And the movie.
Okay.
Or show.
So potential 32 points.
Mm-hmm. I say you get 24.
God, I hope so. So 24 points. Hopefully all the audience out there shoot for over 24 and likely you will beat me.
So, here we go. I have a list of quotes from... they could be funny. Most of them are funny, honestly, and most of them you should know.
Okay.
So, first one. You sit on a throne of lies.
Ah, very good. Will Ferrell, Elf.
Correct. Come on, phone, work with me. Android problems.
Yeah, you got that Android problem.
All right, that's 2 points.
Fantastic.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue.
God, I wish I could remember his name. It's in the movie Airplane from
Correct.
1980. One of the best. I don't even know if that's satirical, but it's some form of comedy, and it's fucking hilarious.
Well, the old comedy was great.
Oh,
It's
so funny.
quick.
It's so yeah.
One-liners,
Yep,
pretty much.
Yep. It's so clean. It's so clean. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. I don't know his name. Is it David? David
No.
Harbour?
Honestly, I didn't think you would get. I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't know who said this, but I know the movie from, so I'll give you 1 point. It's from Airplane by actor Lloyd Bridges. I forget his name.
Lloyd Bridges. I should have known that. That's my bad. I'll take the point though.
Leave the gun. Take the cannoli.
Oh.
This is from an old one.
Oh, that does sound familiar. It's not coming to mind though. Can you give me some supporting actors I might know? Or like an era?
Marlon Brando.
Leave the gun. Take the cannoli.
Okay, last one, which might be a giveaway, but Al Pacino.
Oh. Princess Bride?
Are you fucked? No.
Al Pacino. Godfather.
Yes, it is The Godfather.
The Godfather. Alex Pacino.
No. It was not
Alan
Al who said
Pacino.
this. I don't know his real name. All I know is the character's name in the movie, which you might not get.
Greg.
No. I'll
Precisely.
give you a point. It was The Godfather, said by Clemenza.
Oh, Clemenza.
Next one. Greater good. I'm your wife. I'm the greatest good you're ever going to get.
Oh, shit. Is this Incredibles?
It is Incredibles.
Frozone's wife.
Correct. That's exact. I didn't know what her name was. I put Frozone's wife.
Fuck yeah, dude. Let's go.
All right, next one.
Where is my super suit?
The government is a greedy piglet that suckles on the taxpayers' teats until they have sore, chapped nipples.
That would be me most days of my life.
No.
Damn, I wish, though. I wish I was famous enough to say something so influential and correct. Sorry, what was the movie?
I'll say the quote again.
Okay.
The government is a greedy piglet that sucks on the taxpayers' teats until they have sore, chapped nipples.
I'll say the SpongeBob movie, and the quote was by David Hasselhoff.
Are you serious right now?
Should I know the movie?
You should know this show.
Oh, it's a show.
It's a show by one of the greatest written TV characters of all time.
Barney Stinson.
You're fucked.
I'm fucking Aaron Hotchner.
You're gonna feel stupid when I reveal this answer.
Okay, what genre?
Who
is it?
Works
What
for
genre
the
is
government,
it?
but hates the government.
Ron Swanson.
From
Parks and Recreation.
the good Lord.
I, too, am disappointed in myself.
I mean, come on. Who else would say that? Maybe
That's
our
true.
friend Zach, but
That's true. No. Zach
Right.
is like the real life, but a little more redneck Ron Swanson.
precisely.
Precisely.
So, next one. Great success.
Borat from Borat.
Okay, I'll take it. I would say Borat, Sacha Baron Cohen.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take it. All right. I'm in a glass case of emotion.
My good friend and personal driver, Will Smith, from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, it's Will Ferrell from the legend of Ron Burgundy, Anchorman.
That still only counts as one.
I'm gonna say that counts as two, starring
Pac?
Tupac.
Incorrect.
Damn it.
You might not get this because you probably haven't even seen these movies, which is a
So
shame.
it's a
You need to fix
series.
that.
It's
Yeah.
a series.
It's a trilogy.
It's a trilogy.
Uh-huh.
Hangover.
No.
Hangover 2. Hangover 3. They should have stopped at 2. It's a trilogy. Mm-hmm. And the trilogy co-stars...
I don't know. You got a wizard in there. You got a couple short people.
Oh! The Wizard of Oz. Harry
No.
Potter.
No.
Harry Potter 2. Harry Potter 3.
The Krusty Krab too.
Why did you make a Krusty Krab 2?
Money.
I don't know.
Oh my God. You need to watch these movies. Lord of the Rings.
Oh, God. I never
Gimli.
would have guessed. I watched the Hobbit series.
Those were okay.
They were good. They were entertaining. That's the important part. They were entertaining. But yeah, no, I watched Hobbit. I never watched Lord of the Rings.
I mean, it's just like with Star Wars, Episode 4, 5, and 6, which is the original trilogy. And then they made the prequels 1, 2, and 3, which the only great one out of those is the third one, Revenge of the Sith.
Right.
In my opinion.
That's fair.
You know, that's subject to change.
Sure.
But much as with The Hobbit, that was before The Lord of the Rings because it showcased Bilbo before he got old and had the ring.
Yeah.
All his adventures with the dwarves and all them. Gandalf still. But
that was a fun watch.
Mm-hmm. Lord of the Rings are good too. It'll probably take you a solid day if you want to watch all three of them.
If you watch all three and take no bathroom breaks.
Mm-hmm. But they're good movies, man. All right. Oh, wait, you didn't get that. I'm
adding
incorrect points.
You should have given me a point for being a good conversational host.
No.
Damn
fuck
you.
yourself.
I know.
It's just a flesh wound.
Oh.
This has been memed aplenty.
Oh. The Matrix.
No. Not even close.
The Lord of the Rings.
Not even close. Well, no.
Star Wars.
No.
Star Trek.
Ew, no.
Star Trek.
No.
Star.
You just spit in my face and my eyeballs.
That's okay.
It wasn't even a little like...
What was the question again?
What was the quote?
You spit in my eyes. Is that the quote?
No, it's just a flesh wound.
Oh, 'tis but a flesh wound. Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Correct, that's the right movie.
Starring Monty Python's Holy Grail.
I'll give you a point for the movie.
Who's it starring?
I don't know. I just wrote down the guy's character name.
Craig?
No, I'll give you a point.
Oh.
The Black Knight.
Oh, yeah.
Now they cut off both arms. He's like, oh, it's just a flesh wound.
'Tis but a flesh wound. Yeah.
All right, next quote. I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
My main man, Leslie. The legend Leslie. From Airplane. 1980.
All right.
The greatest movie of all time.
Attaboy.
Potential top 10 greatest movies of all time.
Oh, easily in the top 5.
Yeah, it's up there.
Looks are everything. You ever heard David Beckham speak? It's like he mouth-sexed a can of helium. Think Ryan Reynolds got this far on his superior acting method?
Oh, man. Not only am I thinking of Ryan Reynolds, but I'm thinking of David Beckham, too. And I'm so hard.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, you can't see it, I know.
That's
just
depressing.
That's just something about me. You know, you learn real fast.
Man named Lowe hitting hard.
Us in there.
I don't stop. I go quick.
2.5 hours bleeding out. Oh.
You need me to say it again?
Not until I pass. And urethra, and urethra, and eureka. Yeah, go ahead.
Looks are everything. You ever heard David Beckham speak? It's like he mouth-sexed a can of helium. Think Ryan Reynolds got this far on his superior acting method?
Is this like Meryl Streep?
No, it's a movie that
I'm sure.
that could be joining the MCU very soon. Certain anti-something.
Anti-hero, anti-villain, the chosen one, Grim Reaper, Harry Potter, Roman Reigns.
If you don't get this, I'm honestly going to be upset.
Fucking, what's the genre of movie? MCU?
I don't know. Yeah.
The DC multi-universe.
It's clearly not DC.
And
DC's bad.
DC's nuts slapping your chin? How about Lady Hulk? She-Hulk.
No points.
Thor. Dark World. Thor spinning.
No
Thor
points.
spinning out in his Lamborghini. He died Paul Walker.
Wow. No points. It was from Deadpool.
God damn
Ryan
it.
Reynolds.
That's funny. I don't care who you are. That's funny.
All right. Here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I wake up in the morning and I piss excellence.
Oh. This is This is Leonard Skinner from The Big Lebowski.
I quit the show.
What? Am I wrong?
Yes, you're wrong.
I got the movie right.
No, you didn't.
The Big Lebowski?
This is not from The Big Lebowski.
The Big Lebowski.
No.
I piss excellence and I shit vinegar. What did you say?
Here's the deal.
Uh-huh.
I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I wake up in the morning and I piss excellence. A certain race car driver.
Oh, fucking Talladega Nights. Rick and Bobbin.
Ricky Bobby. Will Ferrell. Correct.
You know what? I'm sorry.
You better be.
I got my quotes confused.
You better be.
And I was thinking of the one scene that got fucking memed to death in The Big Lebowski, but it's like this fucking one baptizing priest, and he keeps.
Oh, he's like, you got the money, Lebowski. I know it's in there, shithead. And the baby comes out, I was like, it might be in there. Let me take another look.
Yeah, my bad.
Next one. Smoking a pancake, cigarette and a waffle, pipe and a crepe.
The Baker's Tobacco Addiction, starring Jane Fonda.
Incorrect. The only hint I'm going to give you is that it's a Mike Myers movie.
Shrek.
No.
Shrek 2.
No.
Shrek 3.
No.
Shrek 4.
No.
The future Shrek 5.
The better ones.
Austin.
Austin what?
Why do you have such an aversion to laugh so the people can hear you?
Because I was sipping my beer when you said Austin. Long pause.
Oh, shit. Austin Powers.
Correct.
Starring Mike Myers as Austin Powers.
Well, Mike Myers was playing this character who said it, but it wasn't Austin Powers.
Oh, fat bastard.
No.
Skinny boy bastard?
No. Come on.
Shrek 4.
No. I'll give you 1 point. Gold member.
Fucking gold member. Gosh, dang it.
All right, 3 left, and you're at 18.
I needed 24? Oh, I guess I'll take an L.
Well,
wait, no,
20,
3
22.
plus 6.
Yeah,
okay,
you need to get the rest of these. Well,
I need to get the rest doubled up.
this one is not from a show or anything. It's from a comedy skit. So if you get if you guess the person who said it, I'll give you 2 points.
Okay.
My wife and I were happy for 20 years. Then we met.
That's funny. That's funny.
The only hints I'll really give you, I mean, he was in another top 10 movie comedies of all time, in my opinion. He had great one-liners as this.
Most comedians do have great one-liners. Gosh. It's not Ronald White, is it?
No. This guy was, let's see, he went to a golf course and was not welcome there.
Bill Murray. Oh, wait,
No,
no.
it wasn't Bill Murray. No, he was the groundskeeper.
He's always welcome there. Chevy Chase. Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase. Chaseman.
No, the guy who said something about buying a hat, maybe you'll get a free bowl of soup with it.
Oh. Is this the guy from Caddyshack?
Yes.
What's his name?
I just need, like, his real name.
I don't know. I know the guy. He's got the googly eyes. He's got the big smile, and he's like, "Hey, yo, I was hitting the golf club over here."
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, is this your wife? Huh? Oh man, she must have been something before electricity, huh?"
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know him. I don't know his name. Can you give me his initials?
R.D.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Correct.
Let's fucking go.
Correct.
Oh, you're generous. First of all, thank you, because I did know him. I knew his face. It sparked. My brain needs the spark because it's constantly dead. It needs like the jump start, to get going. My car of a brain is always dead. But if you can jump start me,
new battery.
It's got some things going on.
I'll jump start you. Don't you worry. Let's say another funny. Pardon me.
Okay, you're dying.
Another funny quote that he said that I didn't put on here, but I think he was on a late night show or whatnot. But like he was talking about him and his wife. He's just like, yeah, we usually smoke after we have sex. I'm only doing like, I still got my pack, and she's going through, 6 packs a day. I don't.
Oh yeah.
I didn't do that quote justice. It was something like that. But
I only smoke after we have sex. I've been in the same pack for 20 years. She goes through 6 packs a day.
Something like that. Yeah. I thought that was hilarious. All right, last 2. And you need to get both of these
doubled
completely
up.
correct.
Yeah.
I'm not
that goes
superstitious.
for you too, listener.
Yes. I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious.
Funny quote. Is this a baseball movie?
No, this is from a TV show.
Oh. How I Met Your Mother.
No.
Friends.
It's one that's been around for a long time. Used to be
Simpsons.
on Netflix. I can't believe it. I don't know if it still is or not.
Fucking. Office. The Office.
It is The Office.
Michael Stevens. Steve Carell. Steve Carell.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. All right. I would have either taken Steve Carell or Michael Scott.
That's where I was confused.
Michael Stevens.
I was thinking fucking Vsauce Michael Stevens.
Oh, fuck that guy.
But both Michael and Steven were correct in a way.
Not really.
Anyway, well,
All right.
yeah. Michael Scott. And his name is Steve Buscemi.
Fuck Steve Buscemi, that ugly looking motherfucker.
Fucking rat.
Oh my god. All right, last one. You need to get this completely right to meet your...
To tie, yeah.
The thing.
The Vegas even.
I call this the Turf and Turf. It's a 16-ounce T-bone and a 24-ounce porterhouse. Also whiskey and a cigar. I'm going to consume all of this at the same time because I am a free American.
That sounds like Ron Swanson, Parks and Recreation.
You're damn right.
Go.
You are damn right. Is it the way I said it?
It was both. The way you said it was helpful, but the quote itself was so Ron Swanson.
Reminds me, he goes to lunch with Leslie Knope at one point, and they're looking at the menu, and the guy said, "All right, we ready to order?" He's like, "Yeah, I'll take the number 11."
Yeah.
And the guy's like, "Sir, this is a party platter. It serves 12 people." He's like, "I know what I'm about, son." He just hands him the menu.
Oh, what a G.
Great show. Honestly, like, I've never seen The Office. I know it's funny, but to me, Parks and Rec will always take that.
Oh, no, I agree. Parks and Rec is so much better. The one episode where it's Ron Swanson's birthday, or his birthday's coming up, and he's fearing everyone making a birthday party for him, and Leslie Lee keeps hyping the birthday party, and he's so stressed the whole day, and he gets to the party and it's just an empty room with just him and like a bottle of whiskey and a bunch of steak and American food, and Leslie's like, "This is what I thought you'd like." That, if anyone out there, if you want to throw me a birthday party, just do that. Give me a bottle of whiskey and a steak and leave me alone.
That's fair. That's fair. That reminds me of something I didn't talk about earlier in my vibe of the week. Pam and I went bowling again this past weekend.
Did you best your best score of 120?
No, actually, I played terrible.
Oh,
terrible. But this story will come full circle. Out of the 3 games we played, 2 of the games I bowled 69. Nice. But I wasn't with it because the week before I got a 124.
Right.
But the last game we played, we were doing like goofy things. So, like, you go up there, you bowl left-handed instead of right.
I do.
You do this, you do that. I was doing what another character in that show named Tom was doing. You get up there and do it granny style.
Oh, that's great.
And that's Ron's like, "Son, people can see you." Yeah. I went up there, I did it granny style, I got a strike.
Oh my god.
And so did Tom in the show. And then after the bowling alley closed, Ron came back disguised as Duke Silver, did it that way, bowled a perfect game. And the guy was just like, "That's amazing. You want your name up on the wall or something like that?" He's like, hands him back the ball. He's like, "I was never here and you will never speak of this." So,
that's awesome.
Oh, it's good stuff.
What a great show, dude. Well, as we come down from that high, we will be right back in just a moment
with some lows
for you lovely. Yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully not.
No, like Lore's.
Yeah. Say
Lowe's
again.
Superstore.
Yeah, the Lowe's Superstore, soon to be the future Radio Shack.
We're about
because
to be laying wood on you.
Not only is Radio Shack and Circuit City dead, but Bed Bath & Beyond is dead, and Lowe's is soon to follow. So, unlike Lowe's, we will continue and be right back with some stories, won't we?
I think so, yeah.
I think so.
Precisely.
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 Talk about being professional.
Listen, you fuckface.
Wow.
That is the first time I have burped on air.
In the history?
In the 21 episode history of this podcast.
Interesting.
You do it multiple times a day.
Because it adds to the bit that's my character I'm portraying here. My real life...
So your character is the gross one. My character is the smartass.
Yeah, just smartass, not
just
smart.
The smartass. Oh, did you say not smart? I'm just the ass?
Yes. Yeah.
I am what you would call a asshole.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, Kevin, I have a question for you.
Yes. Or rather, a prompt to give me.
A bit of both.
Okay.
Would you mind, if you will?
Who knows?
Well, I wasn't fucking done.
Who's to say? Continue.
Before you interrupted me.
Okay.
As you typically interrupt me.
Yeah.
But what I was going to say.
Okay.
Could you please tell me a story about your experience backing that dump truck up?
My experience backing the dump truck up.
Yep.
Okay. So, I used to work for the garbage people.
The garbage people.
And the garbage people, yeah, it was a very hard job to get into, but I
very hard.
I knew people.
Yeah.
I knew someone who lived in a trash can and said he would appreciate if we had more people to do this job.
Sure.
So I said, okay, I'm looking for a job. I'm looking for money. It can't be that bad, right? You're just driving to driveway, picking up people's garbage and throwing it in the
just throwing it back.
Just throwing it back. And I didn't realize, I filled out the application, but I didn't read the fine print. Apparently you needed your own vehicle, which needed to be a truck.
Oh, man. That's not cheap.
You needed your own insurance.
Right.
And you needed to pass a background check and have a clean driving history and all that.
Yeah.
So out of the 4 of those obstacles, I was okay with 3 of them.
Uh-huh.
The only one that was the obstacle to me is the fact that I needed a truck.
Ah, right.
And so I'm thinking to myself, I don't have the cashola or the loan to go get a truck needed for this job.
Those APRs are crazy.
So I'm talking to the people in HR, this one chick named Boris.
The chick named Boris, yeah, I know her.
What was talking to me about it, she said, well, I mean, we have trucks you can rent here at our facility, but then that comes, it comes out of your paycheck.
Oh.
Because we don't pay for mileage and filling up the gas tank and whatnot.
Naturally.
I'm like,
corporate America.
That's ridiculous. So I'm like, you know what? Thank you for the offer, but I think I'm going to try to find a truck of my own. She said, okay, well, if you ever need anything, just don't hesitate to call. You can fax me. I got a fax machine. Those things are still relevant, I guess. Yeah. And I said, thank you, but no.
I won't.
And so I went on my way. And while I was still thinking about this job because it's easy, it's good money, I'm just like, I don't have this truck. And so one morning I wake up and I realize as I'm taking a shower, but even before I take the shower, I cannot even get into my shower. It's a stand-up shower, and you got the door and everything, and I can't get into it. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, I know I'm like kind of big, but I ain't that big. I'm like, how much weight did I put on? I'm looking around myself, and I catch my ass in the mirror.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, holy shit. I must have slept weird or something, but now I got this big old dumpy.
Badonka-donk, dude.
A big old dumpy, and I'm just like, I can't even, so in order to shower that morning, I had to insert the front half of my body into the shower, clean that, step out, turn around ever so carefully, stick my ass in the shower and clean that.
One cheek at a time.
Mm-hmm. So it takes me longer to shower in the morning, which kind of sucks. Gotta wake up earlier. But I realized that I'm like, I don't have a truck. But I do have something big enough to dispose of people's waste.
Right. You got the dump truck.
So I called up Boris.
Yeah.
On her fax
You
machine.
faxed her?
I faxed her. I said, listen, Boris, baby. I don't have 4 wheels and diesel. Right. But I have 2 legs and a fat ass. And she's like, sir, I don't know what this, it's not a truck, okay? I'm just going to be available in select locations on this job, but if you want to use me and make the most out of my skills and my talents for that particular day at that particular spot, hit me up, tell me where to be within a 5-mile radius. I can't walk with all this junk in my trunk.
On call.
That far. Yeah. On call. On God.
On God.
And so, for the first time ever, I showed up to the job site of picking up a family's trash at their driveway.
Disposal.
In their trash cans. And so someone picked it up and decided to open it and dump it on my dumpy.
Yeah.
And it all fit, and come to realize I could actually carry at least 6 or 7 full trash can loads full of garbage in my dumpy.
Okay, that's fantastic.
So I did that for one day. I got paid for the one day, and I'm just like, oh, that's awesome. I didn't know we got paid daily.
Daily.
To my surprise, I got a fax from Boris saying that your services are no longer required.
No.
We don't cover that under our insurance.
Oh, well, yeah.
Quite frankly, sir, your ass is so large.
It's a liability.
It's a liability, and we can't we can't have little Susie and little Bobby come out.
Yeah, and just see this fatty, thick.
Yeah, just waiting for the school bus that morning and seeing your rotund ass.
Yep.
In their driveway, eating up garbage.
Just the bubble cheeks, man. Yeah.
And I'm like, I get where morals and this or that might come into effect, but the job is done. No, she's like, that's true, mister, but we can't have that.
Damn.
You are mooning children early in the morning.
Oh, you're naked.
Well, my ass is out.
Oh, it's got it to eat it, I guess. You're right.
It has to be. So I was in some other form mooning these children.
Yeah.
And so they're like, we can't have that. We don't need, a case here or that. So we're going to have to let you go.
Oh.
So that's fine. I just found a job at Dick's Sporting Goods after that. But I made $287.69 in one day.
Nice.
Of eating garbage with my ass.
That's unbelievably successful.
And I did have a surgery, so now my ass is back to normal, but I'm still dealing with as to why my farts are so rank. It's because I ate so much garbage in one day.
It all makes so much sense.
I ate so much in a hole that's supposed to go out, nothing's supposed to go in.
Right, it's the exit.
But I use it as an entry.
The entrance and made X amount of dollars and 69 cents.
So, and I guess before I end the story, I should explain to you how it went when I got to the job site.
Please do.
I got there and all the coworkers were like, "Whoa, what is this?" I'm like, "It's just my truck.
Yeah.
It's not powered by gas or anything like that." Like, okay, well, let's see what you got. I'm like, all right, is it time? And my coworker who was working with me, who I was actually friends with, he said, I think it's time you back it up. Is it? I'm like, all right.
Back it up.
And I looked at the other people. I'm like, I'm backing it up.
Beep.
And I go back and I tip over one trash can. Thankfully, that was recycling. My ass doesn't take cans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that was fine. But it's just, I backed it up for one day.
That's so phenomenal. Made the money.
It was a life-changing experience.
You got the bag, though.
I did get the bag for one day. But just imagine if I continued that career path.
Imagine.
Despite what Boris said.
Maybe she's a hater. Maybe you got something, kid. Wow. First of all, fantastic bleep that I just had to bleep. However, perhaps you should just be more proud of your titties.
I am proud.
You ever consider that?
I am proud, yes. So proud, in fact, I'm looking into training bras.
Really? Yeah. Oh, that's great. I'm glad for you. It'll release the tension on your back, I hear, because your back issues from getting your back blown out. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite pastimes.
I know. What?
So, Aiden.
Uh-huh.
Tell me a story about the one time you went to work.
Okay.
And forgot to put on underwear.
Did happen recently. That it did. This story is called Damn, That's an Awfully Hot Coffee Pot. So, my typical Thursday morning, I wake up, my alarm goes off. I have my alarm set, by the way, no lie, at 4:59 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I snooze it, and I go back to sleep. And my second alarm is for 5 in the morning.
Okay.
And I wake up to that one. The extra minute of sleep does nothing for me, but it makes me feel better knowing 60 more seconds, I got it. So, I wake up at 4:59. I snooze it. I wake up at 5 a.m. Take a shit. I get out of bed. And then I go to put on my clothes.
Peak alpha male right here.
Sigma behavior. And
I'm more of a beta.
Yep. And I head to my dresser's dresser.
Huh.
It's the clothes my dresser puts on in the morning.
Okay.
So I take the dresser's dresser clothes, put it on my dresser, and then my dresser is ready for me to get dressed. So I open up my fridge, and I put on my clothes.
This is an interesting morning
routine. And I put on
routine.
my clothes. Well, when it's hot outside, I open the fridge, I put on my clothes. Whoosh, boom, there's my pants. Whoosh, man, there's my shirt. Whoosh, man, there's my backward sideways cap that says Crip on it.
Backwards.
Here I am, hoping I clock into work, and
it's like thrice brimmed up.
3 brims on one side, 2 brims on the other.
Oh my
5
God.
brims total. Here's me hoping they don't send me to Hammond. And
Gang.
And I head out the door, and it's maybe 5:04 in the morning now. I'm quick in the mornings, because every morning I wake up and I jab a needle in my arm filled with at least 2 grams of caffeine. So I'm quick in the mornings, right? I head to Starbucks.
Ew.
Yeah, no, I know. I get that. I'll break that habit someday, but not today. So I wake up. This is my regular Thursday morning. So just Thursdays. Starbucks Thursdays is what I call it.
Starby Thursdays.
Starby Thursdays. And I hop into Starbucks, and they're like, hey, welcome to Starbucks.
As one employee would
As
do.
one employee would do. And I was like, hey, give me the usual. And they were like, I haven't been to the gun store recently. I can't really do that. And I'm like, so you're telling me you can't shoot me in the arm like you usually do? They're like, man, I'm so sorry. I'm like, fuck it.
Order.
Give me a double espresso. So I get my coffee, missing my usual, which is a shot in the arm from a 9mm.
That's a shame.
And I head out the door to my car to go clock into work. I clock into work, right? Boom, clock in, and I'm like, oh no, my arm. I need workman's comp. And I was like, oh shit.
I head out to the door into my car and I clock in for work. Got it.
Yep. So I clock in. And I was like, I'm grabbing my arm. I'm like, oh no, I need workman's comp again. 5th time this month. And I was like, oh shit, they didn't shoot me this time. So I'm like, I'm going to actually have to work for once? Fuck. So I walk up to my supervisor and I'm like, hey, I'm here for my duty. And they're like, oh, duty? Man, you haven't worked a day in your life in the last 3 years with all the workman's comp you've been on. And I was like, shut up. I will come in your mom. And they were like, oh,
wow.
no.
That would be my reaction.
You're going to give me a brother? And I was like, maybe. You're going to tell your dad otherwise? And the supervisor was like, no, Dad. I was like, okay, so what am I doing today?
Your stepdaddy just doesn't treat me the way that I've seen my share of movies. Go on.
I was a dad who became a stepdad who became a regular dad again. And
funny how that works.
The supervisor was like, okay, you're going to Hammond today. And I was like, damn it, I'm wearing my Crip hat. I'm going to get you shot. And then, ba-ding, light bulb.
Light bulb, yep, it went off.
Workman's comp.
There you go.
I get shot on the job, I'm all good. And I'm like, my man, it's exactly what I wanted. So they send me out to the truck and I shit myself.
Oh boy.
Because of the double espresso I had. I didn't shit before I clocked, or after I clocked in, right? And I was like, oh man, this driver's seat smells like ass. How did that happen? And the helper that's with me is like, you just shit. And I was like, yeah.
Once a day, every month.
Once a month, every day, I shit myself. Only in September. And I was like, damn it. Now I need to tell the shop I need a new driver's seat. And the helper who's with me, his name is Jim. And I was like, hey, Jim, can you run over to the shop and get me a new driver's seat? And Jim's like, no. I'm not comfortable with this anymore. You just shit in front of me. I think I'm gonna go talk to the supervisors. And I was like, I don't think you will, Jim.
Oh no, he pulled out the gat.
And Jim's like, you realize we're on camera, right? They have dash cams and cab facing cams. And I was like, I cocked it again.
Oh, all right.
And I was like,
the double cock.
Damn it. I only had one bullet in the chamber, and I just ejected it. And Jim's like, yeet, I'm going to go. And I was like, shit. So here I am. I uncoupled the tractor from the trailer. Now I'm just driving the company tractor around.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm going through cornfields, right?
Interesting.
I'm going through soy fields. I'm going through the meth fields of Indiana. The backest of back roads. The backest of Backistan, Indiana. And I am cruising Exotica, and I'm like, fuck, I don't know where I am, and I read a sign, and it says Bremen.
Bremen.
This says Bremen. There is a Bremen, Indiana.
Interesting. Okay.
So I hop out the cab, and I go to the police station. I'm like, listen, man, you gotta help me. I just shit. And they're like, okay, sir, we'll get you some help. So they shoot me in the arm, and they're like, go back to the warehouse where you're from and get workman's comp. I was like, oh, I knew you'd have my back. So here I am bleeding out in the cab of the truck heading back to the warehouse. And I go and I talk to the supervisors. I'm like, ow, my arm. How can I work? I need workman's comp. And they're like, damn it, we thought this would happen again. 17th time this year. I was like, haha, got you there. And they're like, why is there shit running down your legs? I was like, I didn't wear underwear. So that story...
So the moral of the story...
The moral of the story is don't wear underwear to work and always get shit in the arm. Shot in the arm.
Shit in the arm. Always get shit on your arm.
Always get shit
and you will
in the
get
shot in your arm.
Shit in the shot and the shoot and the...
What was that story supposed to be about? I had an idea, and it left me at one point, and it never came back.
The basis of the story that I gave you was tell me a story about you going into work without underwear.
Oh, yeah.
And it turned into a trip through the ghetto, needing a new driver's seat, shitting yourself, clocking into work from your car.
I know that. I just don't remember where my brain was going.
Do you think any of us, listener, if you're out there, listen back to all of our previous episodes when Tell Me a Story comes on, which is usually at the end of the episode.
Right, because none of this is remotely FCC adherent.
Well, but just please, if anyone wants to do the time and research, maybe I'll do it myself. Go through and listen to every single one of Aiden's stories.
Right, you will.
And just hear. You will hear the second. You will hear the second he starts telling his story that his brain has left his head. I see it leave every time, but you guys will hear it. Every story time.
You always
every week.
Throw me under the bus for having the most unhinged stories. But I feel if I were to do like a best of, like the best of stories for AK219, right? I don't know. I feel like you've gone off the fucking rails a few times. There have been times I've had to censor you. You're so far off the rails.
Sometimes I have. In fact, it brings me back to the time when I think I told the story when we were on air, not on podcast.
Which one?
Funny.
Yeah.
But
fair.
I believe it was the one with the... Couldn't really see that well.
Yeah. No, that was live. That was live on air.
Yep,
that was live. But I did
one.
censor that because, you know.
I don't think it needed to be.
Well, because the things you say on air, you get away with. Because the radio station we're on doesn't care to listen to you. Or me, for that matter.
Because we air at a time when they're in bed for 3 hours.
Yeah, they're asleep at 5 p.m. and we're off the hook. Also,
the fact that, like, I'll go back to the same principle that I've always said.
No. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for listening. We will see you bright and early late next week. This has been Guys Being Dudes, AK219. I've been Aiden Maloney. This man is going to end up in an early grave. Goodbye.